Yes, Kof, what are you saying? You alright, bro? Good to see you. Just move this here. Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Still Quirk, got Nicola. What's going on? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's the power of the haircut from Southeast London. You understand? Oh, mate. Southeast of London. You know, I have to travel all the way down from Kent anytime I want a haircut, which is like once a week. I want a haircut once a week. You know, someone told me that, you know, being well dressed or being well groomed is good manners. It's good manners to be presentable. Sassy, how you doing? Good to see you. Miss PTS, what's going on? Ah, you're on AFA, yeah? Good. You're in good hands. Mr. Des Ame. Awesome. We'll begin shortly. So let's see if anyone else is going to jump on real quick. I'm blessed, man. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. I'm doing great, you know. I'm doing great. I've just had a nice vegan meal. Wifey's trying to do this whole vegan thing. So, you know, I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to eat what's being prepared because, you know, if it's available, I'll eat it. You understand? It's pretty nice. It was like couscous and homemade coleslaw and some other bits of vegetables. So, yeah, it was pretty nice. You know? Man, like Chris Dangerous During. Vegan meals are good, yeah? Boy, you know, I can't lie. I like my chicken and stuff, you know? My chicken and beef, you know? But, you know, there's all this, that, and the other about, you know, eating vegan now. It is what it is. You know? That's the baby in the background in the kitchen. It's all good though. All right, cool. Let's get started though. So just a couple of things that oh my. Okay. Baby's excited. This girl has range. When I tell you this girl can scream out of excitement, it's nuts. But yeah, don't mind. It's all good. Yes. How you doing, bro? You saying you good, man? Like ask him in that. All right, cool. Yeah. So a couple of things I wanted to share. It's very, 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 very important. In fact, for this, let me even just knock off the music for this bit because it's important. It's just things that I reflect. So, you know, I like to reflect and then share what's on my mind and whatnot that can hopefully be of value to other people and people who eventually watch this later on. But it's just this whole, you know, notion of fear. Some of you may have heard the term that scared money doesn't make any money. It's so important to understand that. Scared money doesn't make any money. Some people allow fear to control their lives. They don't do anything out of their comfort zone. They don't venture out of where they're currently or where they're currently positioned. They have desires for more, But because of fear, it controls them and keeps them from pursuing their dreams and their goals. They are overly cautious. You know, being cautious is good. Being cautious is wise. It's good to be cautious. But to be overly cautious is detrimental, right? You find the problem for every solution, right? Pessimistic, constantly skeptical. You know, there are no statues for skeptics. Anyone who has accomplished anything great had to operate with a great amount of faith. No guarantees that what they were going to do was going to work, but they moved in faith. They didn't allow fear of the unknown to stop them from pursuing what it is that was in their heart and in their mind to achieve and to accomplish. Fear has, they say, killed more dreams than anything else ever will. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Some people, right? Let's say, for example, when it comes to investing in oneself, to pursue this venture, this opportunity, go and utilize this investment, get this knowledge, get this skill set, whatever it is, right? And they see the startup cost, or start this business, for example. They see the startup cost, right? They see the initial investment fee. They see the price for the education, whatever it is, right? And they allow that to prevent them from starting, even though they've got the money. They allow fear to control and to dominate them, and as a result, they don't pursue what it is that they have a desire to pursue. But what's funny about this is this: if it was free, they would do it. Right? Why is that interesting? Because what that says is that that person has a mentality that constitutes wanting something for nothing. They want something for nothing. And anyone who wants something for nothing usually ends up with nothing. Right? There is never, ever a case of you really accomplishing something for nothing. Right? I don't know if you could put a dummy in her mouth, Ajwa. Right? But people who want something for nothing usually end up with nothing. Because there is never something for nothing. There is always cause and effect. People want, I think Elle Nightingale said it, people want fire, but they don't want to put the wood in. There are millions of people with this paradigm, with this mindset. They want something for nothing. They want fire, but don't want to put the wood in. It makes no sense. Right? And so people say, for example, let's say, for example, the startup fee happens to be 234. Right? So the fear of losing 234 is greater than the possibility of being able to gain 10 times that. They're so focused on losing the 234. When really and truly, what they should be fearing is losing the potential of being able to make 10 times that much. Right? So concerned on holding and keeping what they already have that they have negated and relinquished the opportunity to be able to make way more. If there is anything to fear, it is fear itself. That there is something out there that can cause you to give up on goals, give up on dreams, not take any risks, not put your family in a position to prosper. That's something to fear about. That's something to be concerned about. I attack fear. I can't let fear keep me bound and hold me back from accomplishing what it is that I want to accomplish in this lifetime. Because, ladies and gents, you know we only have one lifetime down here. And on top of that, you only have so much time down here. So if we're gonna be down here, right, then surely it makes sense to make the most of all our opportunities. Like, how would you feel getting to age 60, 70 knowing that you played it completely safe? You had no experiences. You didn't learn any lessons, right? You never accomplished anything worthwhile because you were too scared to take a leap of faith. You were too scared to take a jump. You were holding on to the little that you had, and that's why you never really gained anything more. It's so important that you understand that. Scared money doesn't make any money. You see, when you're gripping what's in your hand already, right? When you're gripping what you already own so tightly, right? Your fist is closed. That means it's not open to be able to receive more into your life because you're so concerned with what you already have. You have to give before you can receive. You have to invest before you can get a return. You have to sow before you can reap. You have to pay the price before you can get a reward. This can come again in the form of finance, time, energy, effort, work ethic. There is never ever a case of something for nothing. And scared money doesn't make any money. Right? Fear. Right? Fear of losing money. If you operate with the fear of losing money, that's why you'll never make any money. If you operate based upon fear of failure, that's why you'll never be successful. Because the key to triumph is to try. The key to triumph is to try. You will never know unless you try. You will live the rest of your life just wondering, oh, what might have been? What could have been? You're now 70. Oh, I wish I could have. I should have tried. Maybe I should. I said, that's not going to be on my gravestone. Successful people fail. First attempt in learning, right? They're willing to go through the necessary failures. Now, you can minimize those failures by having a mentor. I think it was Bob Proctor who said he's never seen anyone achieve a high level of success without a proven system to follow and a mentor. That's why mentorship is so key. That's why systems are so key, right? But nevertheless, it's vitally important that you try. You try, you fail, you make a mistake, you learn the lesson. Most people, they go through a venture and they don't look for the lesson that was in the failure. So they never learn, they can never improve, they can never adjust, they can never adapt. And that's why they stay stuck where they're at. Right? They stay stuck where they're at. Failure is a part of the process. I remember I was reading one quote from Michael Jordan, basically, in short, saying that he has taken so many shots, he has failed so many times. That's the reason why he's successful. See, successful people have failed more times than unsuccessful people have even been willing to try. Right? Who says things are supposed to come easy? Who says things are supposed to just come naturally and just like that? Right? Just easy. And if you had everything come to you so quickly, so swiftly, you'd be bored. Imagine, think about all your desires, anything that you've ever wanted, right? Just, boom, appears right now. You'd be bored within a month. There's been nothing for you to fight for. There's no accomplishment. There's no victory. Victory means you've been in a battle, right? You got to enjoy the process. You got to enjoy the struggle, right? Because then you have a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment, knowing that you've been through it. Right? Right? You've been through it. That's why certain time you see certain people who like just win the lottery, they're depressed. You feel me? Because they didn't earn it, and they don't know how to manage that because they've never been there. They didn't grow there. You see, the key is not just to get to places, but to grow to places. Does that make sense? My baby agrees. Right? So it's important that we understand that. Fear of failure. Fear of failure. You will never succeed on a high level if you operate with the fear of failure. You must be willing to make mistakes. I'm going to try and try again. Fear of losing money. That's why you make no money. Right? Fear of losing money. That's why you make no money. Right? Now, if you just want security, comfort, that's cool. Again, it's all about knowing what it is that you want. You see what I'm saying? I'm not here to knock the job, right? We thank God for jobs. We need jobs. But if you're saying you want independence, I don't really see that how that's going to come through a job. You're going to have to venture out. You're going to have to take a leap. You're going to have to jump. And on top of that, if what you're doing right now, you wouldn't be doing if money was not an issue. Like, again, ask this question. Answer this question. If money was not an issue, would you be doing for work what you're currently doing? If the answer is no, that means you're living to pay bills. That means you're living to pay bills. You either become an entrepreneur, if it's for you and it's something you want, right? You either become an entrepreneur or you will live to work for one. You will live to work for one. Right? And if you don't have goals for your life, I said this on one of my earlier videos, that if you don't set goals for your life, you will live to fulfill the goals of other people. You see, an entrepreneur has goals. And let's say they have employee and job functions and job roles, right? That's a goal that they've had. And they have a dream, they have an ideal that they're working towards, so they need someone to fulfill it. So they put out the job vacancy so that someone can apply to fulfill that. You understand? And because you didn't set goals for your life, but you need to pay bills so you can live, you're now having to fulfill that vacancy, fulfilling the entrepreneur's goals. So you either set goals for your life or you live to fulfill the goals of other people. And I'm talking every area, financially, spiritually, physically, all manner of goals. GOAL, go out and live. If you don't have goals, you have no direction, you're not really living. Does that make sense? So again, the key to triumph is to try. Scared money don't make no money. Right? If you're willing to if you just think about your monthly expenses, one of your expenses is putting money into your pocket because you're already forking out money anyway. How is the expenses that are going out your account right now? How are those expenses? How are those expenses helping you? How are those expenses helping you financially? Or is everything just liability? Does that make sense? That's right. Nicholas said it. You will work to build someone else's dream if you do not focus on your own. Brilliant. 100%. Okay? So, listen, don't let fear hold you back. Attack fear. Fight fear. Fear. That there is something that would stop you from putting your family in a position to succeed. Yeah, we have a problem. We have a problem then. I have a problem with fear. I can't allow you to prevent me from achieving what I want to achieve for myself and for my family. Anyone who has accomplished anything great had a choice. Faith or fear. The two can't exist in the same place. Faith or fear. Faith or fear. Which one are you going to allow to control your life? You can't, because you're living in both. You can only have one or the other. Faith or fear. So you got to decide which one you want to have for your life. All right. So yeah, just a quick live today. I hope that's blessed you. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, meditate upon that, reflect upon that. I'm gonna save the live, regardless of the baby screaming, it's all good. The baby's supposed to scream, so it's all good. But yeah, guys, let's operate in faith. Let's move in faith. Let's take calculated risks, right? Let's be cautious, but not over cautious, right? And do what we need to do to succeed. All right. Blessings, guys. Have a wonderful Sunday. Speak to you soon. Take care.